laughing, the joy in their eyes. This was a rare sight in the lives of these kids before they set foot at the Sonrise baby's home. Damali Mirembe Wacha has made every effort to ensure that these once dying babies live to see their dreams. But how do these kids end up being under her care?
One morning, as I woke up to get ready for my day, my ladies, the ladies that work with me, told me I have a visitor in the living room. I was like, but I'm not expecting anyone. So when I came out of my room to go and greet this man, he told me that there's this baby that really needs help. The baby doesn't have a mom, and the father said he's not the father of this baby. So then I was like, oh no, I am full. I'm not taking any babies at the moment. So he insisted that I go with him. So I went with him to the village, and then when I got to the village, I was like, where is the baby? And they handed me this bunch of clothes, and the baby was inside those clothes. She was so malnourished that she was like a few days from dying. So then I was, at that time I was in tears, and I just said, okay, I cannot leave this child here, even if I am so full and I don't have any money to take care of any more babies, but I really must take this baby. So I took this baby by faith and tested for a bunch of diseases, and we thank God she was negative for HIV, negative for TB. Her problem was food, and she had, of course, a lot of malaria, and we treated her for that. This is the big chubby baby that we have now, thanks to our God who does many miracles. This is Shivan. Shivan is 2 months old. She came to Sonrise when she was 1 week old. She has been with us for those 2 months, and she was very tiny. Her mom was 15 years old. She died while giving birth to Shivan, and Shivan's father is 17 years old, and he can't take care of Shivan. So they were in the hospital, and someone who knows about Sonrise came to me and said, oh, there's this baby, she's very sick and has infections because of they have been poorly taking care of her, and she might die. So I said, okay, I'll admit the baby. So that's how Shivan ended up at Sonrise. Shivan has gained a lot of weight and is doing well. She's 5.5. Yeah, she's now 5.5 kilograms, and she loves to drink formula. This is baby Shayla. Baby Shayla's mom is HIV positive. She has full-blown AIDS, and she was very sick, and then she was breastfeeding this child. So we decided to take Shayla to Sonrise to save her from contracting the HIV/AIDS virus, and she's been with us for now 2 months. This is baby Randy. Randy is now 2.5 years old. Randy came to Sonrise because he was abandoned. His mom abandoned him at his grandmother's place, and his grandmother took him behind someone's little hut in the village and abandoned him there. So when this old woman was sleeping at night, she heard dogs barking in the middle of the night, and she was like, what is that? So when she went outside to look what it was a child. It was a baby. The dogs were barking at the baby. So she picked up the baby, who was very dirty and very malnourished and having kwashako, and he was all swollen. Like his face was swollen, everything was swollen of his. So then she told me about him, and then when she told me about him, I went over to the village to check and see, and surely what I found was very sad. So then I brought Randy to Sonrise, and Randy has been doing well. Randy is one of the smartest boys I have. He's very smart. He knows all his ABCs. He can count from 1 up to 10, and it just keeps on amazing us. He never forgets anything he sees. He's a very loving boy too. This is Isma. Isma's mom abandoned him at his father's place. He's only 3 years old. As you saw his back, his stepmom had been spanking him whenever he doesn't do what the stepmom wants. As we were walking in the villages, a friend of mine saw this little boy sitting by himself, naked, and he called me. So when he called me, I was like, oh my goodness, I do not have enough funding to bring in another child. So some friends helped with a little bit for me to start, and then I was able to admit him to Sonrise Baby Home, and I want to ask for your prayers. Please pray that he'll be healed. All his problem is just hospital today, and the doctor said he's a healthy baby, he's just a hungry baby. So all we need to do is to feed him and to just love him.
Food being an important element in the lives of these kids, Sonrise provides them with a balanced diet, an assortment of fruits to revitalize their health. Herself being raised in an orphanage, she has resolved to giving back what she was given.
My mom and dad died of HIV/AIDS. They passed away when I was young, about 8 years old, with my siblings, and we were left with just our grandmother. We did not have school fees. We didn't have what to use. So then we were transferred to another home, Good Shepherd's Fold. And then at Good Shepherd's Fold, there was a man. His name was Mr. Wayne Walker and Mrs. Bonsu Walker. They took us in, they loved us very much. They were our mommy and daddy, and they provided for everything for us. We had a bed, we had a plate of food every day, and it was there that I learned about Jesus Christ, and I gave my life to Christ. And of course, I've never been the same, and I completed university after 3 years. I got a degree in social work, and then I got a job with Samaritan Scouts. I worked for them for 10 years, but as a little girl, I always wanted to be a missionary. And then that's when I quit my job, because I realized that I wanted to do more for God. So then I quit my job, and then I began Sonrise Baby Home with just a few beds and nothing else except the saucepans. But God has been faithful. He's provided, and He's saved a lot of babies through this ministry, and I really, really thank God for what He's doing and what He continues to do here. I welcome you to partner with us to save more babies, to save the dying babies of Uganda, the ones who are abandoned, who are neglected, whom nobody wants to take care of.
Given the vulnerability of the children under her care, Sonrise at all costs had to acquire the services of a professional nurse.
Right now I'm from immunization. I've took Shivan and Shayla. Our children, they are okay. Some of them, they were having malaria and the infection, but they are now okay. We thank God for everything. God is providing for Sonrise. Managed to get some antibiotics. They are here. We have our painkillers, and we have cough syrups. We have malaria treatment, and I put my malaria tests here in my fridge. Yeah, this is where I admit my children when they are sick. Examination bed, they just bring them here and I check them.
It became inevitable for Damali to acquire a new property that would house the growing babies who had nowhere else to go.
As you can see, these are 4 beds here at Ivan's Place, and I'm transferring 4 babies from the baby home down to here. Whenever our children turn 2 and a half, they are always transferred to Ivan's Place, where he will continue to teach them about Jesus and to grow them in Christ. Our major goal, like I told you, our vision is to save dying babies and to let them know about Jesus Christ. So when they turn 2 and a half, almost 3, they come to this home, and then Pastor Ivan continues to teach them about Jesus Christ and gives them an education as well.
So a few meters away from the baby's home, she started the Sonrise Children's Home, where these kids are introduced to education and the true values of Christian life. The Children's Home has become a darling to the kids and is equipped with whatever it takes to make it a place any other kid would love to stay in.
This is our playground. A volunteer from Canada came recently and built this with her friend Sarah and Michelle. They built this playground for the children, and this playground is not only for the children at Sonrise Children's Home, it's also for the children out in the community. So on a weekend, you can find over 100 children here or 200 children playing on these swings.
This is the children's home, and as you see, this area here is where our kids play and watch TV, and also this is where we do every evening. Our children have devotions. Because they are still young, we want to raise them up as good Christians.
This enormous work could not be done without the services of other dedicated people.
This is one of my ladies, the ladies I work with. Her name is Rita. Rita has been with us for now a month, and she stays in one of the rooms. She's one of the ladies that stay in the room with the children. Right now she's folding clothes. We always do a lot of clothes by hand. We wash all our clothes by hand. We would really love to have a big washing machine, because this would reduce work for the ladies, because they have to get up very early in the morning to be able to wash all these clothes. So if you had a big washing machine, it would be less work, and because of washing too much with our detergents, it always affects their fingernails, and they always get their nails. Some of them have lost their nails because of overwashing. So we would really want to have a big washing machine, and just to be able to give a break to the ladies, and then they would have more time to be with the children.
In an effort to become self-sustaining, the project has devised means of raising funds.
These are our cows that were donated by friends from USA and Canada. We have 3 cows here, and we really thank God, because in a few months we will be milking these cows, and we won't have to buy milk, because milk is very expensive. But if we have our own cows, they will keep producing, and then we can have free milk. If you feel like giving towards Sunrise, and if you want to buy us a cow, one of these cows costs $1,000 to buy a very good cow that would give at least minimum 15 liters a day. The person who is keeping these cows is a neighbor of ours. She's a very kind woman. She knows about the work I'm doing, so she volunteered to keep for me these cows, because I don't have property to be able to keep these cows. The place where I am with the babies, it's not my property, and my landlord does not want me to keep any animals there. So I had to bring these cows to this lady who is keeping them for me. All I have to do is to feed them and to take care of them, like give them medicine, everything. But then she's keeping them for me here at her place. If you buy one of these necklaces, we sell them $10 each, and if you buy them, you're helping us to be able to continue running this place. Each bead necklace is $10. My staff here make them, and that's how they are able to also help their children, because most of them have children back in the villages, but the money I pay them here is very little. So if they can make these beads, it helps them to be able to take care of their children, and then it takes care of also my children.